And now, here we are, time for our 3 cents. Our featured topic of the day is now reinventing the smartphone.
Yeah, most of us have one, of course. Some of us rely on them maybe a little too much. Seen those videos of people like walking into the fountain while they're on the phone? Right into a street light.
It's like we get a new iPhone every year, basically. So new progressions, not to mention all the other companies that have phones coming out. So, of course, there have been many evolutions that led to the smartphone. We went from landlines, remember those, right?
Yes.
To chunky mobile phones, to the smartphone that we know and love today, the sleek, slender phone.
Don't forget the BlackBerry.
I had a BlackBerry
the
for a phone stretch.
The flip
a Voyager.
Yes,
Do you remember those?
yes.
Yeah.
Motorola's.
The pager, you know, it's come a long way. Elon Musk has also announced the development of Neuralink. That's a computer to be surgically implanted into the brain.
Yeah, that one's still in its early stages, and whether people are willing to get an implant is still up in the air. But there's one company making it a little bit of a splash here. This new invention, it's less invasive. I want you to take a look and tell me what you think about this new device.
What if we build more memories?
What are some fun things to do nearby?
Share more moments.
Can we play songs from the last time we were here?
What would happen if we rediscover our senses? What if devices weren't the experience?
Catch me up.
Lucy called and your flight is at 7 a.m.
Tell Lucy I'm on my way.
What if life was?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, that was real. That was a humane AI pin. Humane AI pin. And the cost is $699, $699, and the device will be officially.
It's not $6.99.
Boy, I get on
I should
that.
clarify. Yeah, $699. So yeah, I mean, what do you think? It's what, a pin?
Yeah, I like
Are
the
you
fact
seeing
that
the reflection?
we've talked about even how the bones in our bodies are starting to deform because we're sitting down there like
and our
looking
necks,
over.
texture
we're
is
going to
a
have all
thing.
these humpbacks and
Right
everything.
for us.
This might help stand up a little straighter. You got all your device and information right here. Hey, call so and so, or text just came in, or whatever. It's all right here.
Back
So you
just by pushing
And then
a
you
button.
just look at it on your phone.
posture a little
That's
bit.
kind of wild.
Yeah, you work on your hand if you want. Yeah.
I guess I'd be
interesting.
willing to try it out. I still haven't even really come around much to the Hey Siri and all that stuff. I still feel like if I'm gonna Google something or set a timer or anything, I just do it manually.
You manually type
Which I
it
know
in.
it still
Not
puts
the
me in the.
talking as much.
So this is
puts me in
basically an Apple
2018.
Watch
You're
on
so
your
old school.
lapel.
I know.
Right?
I mean, it is like the Apple Watch, which
On your lapel.
Yeah, but you're wearing it because I have not gotten an Apple Watch. I didn't
neither.
jump on that train.
Yeah.
But my husband has one, and he's always talking to his wrist. So he's like,
Yeah.
I see a lot of people doing that.
tell me how to get there or whatever it is. So now you just push a button.
I watched the whole video on this thing, and recording video, if you walk into a room and you're like, oh, this is really cool, you just say record video. And
it's like a body cam.
Yeah. It turns
where
into a
do you
body.
think about that?
So yeah. So right now, if I want to take a picture of us, just take a picture.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
But
I
then
don't know
where
how you do a
see
selfie. You'd
the
have to
I was
image?
gonna say that would be a whole
like-
different thing. Maybe you can
know that.
reflect it off your hand too.
Right, like this way. And then I guess you would see it on your hand, the reflection of that image or that
Maybe.
video.
It's going to be interesting 10
interesting.
years from now
Yeah.
to think, hey,
Right.
back in my day, I walked around with this big giant phone,
Yeah.
and that's how we got all our information.
I like the progressions we're making, but I also at times think are we being a little bit too extravagant and wild with it? Is it necessary? I'm fine with an iPhone, and I
Do
get
we
all
need
of
to
it.
change it?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
I will say
we were also fine with landlines.
Right.
We thought that was
And there are
pretty
some
cool.
people that still are,
Yeah.
that are still oh no, I just use the landline.
Because I will say, since this on the lapel thing, you wouldn't be able to just mindlessly scroll, which I
That
find
would
myself
help.
doing, and I get, why did I
Yeah.
just waste 30 minutes of my life? So at least that won't be.
Yeah, in the
big
part
promotion,
of our
in the
life.
promo video for it, it says we need to start seeing the world again and seeing what's around us, but have the technology here. So I think they're starting to
It's set up
realize that we're
here.
maybe missing
Okay.
out on
So
some
we're
things.
doing this a little too much.
I think so, a lot
Right.
too much.
Yeah.
And worrying about taking video and pictures all the time with
Yeah.
our phones could keep you from enjoying the moment.
I'm not
right?
sure about Elon Musk's idea of putting things in our brain. That one's.
I'm gonna wait on that. One thing that I
Hold
would
off
be
on
okay
that.
with is some sort of we've talked about chips
Yeah,
in
the
the
little
hands.
thing in the hand.
Like if that could like get us like, for example, I lose my key all the time getting into our building
Sure.
here. If I
Yeah.
could get a key like right here for also like the Apple Pay, like all
Right,
that kind
to
of stuff.
pay for
Palm
things.
it.
I'd be fine with it. When I go on runs, for example, I wouldn't have to bring like a,
Yeah.
you know, my phone
Yeah.
or a card.
That'd be
You
great.
play
'cause
music.
We could
Yeah.
hack in and find out where Evan is at all the time.
Yeah, honestly,
Every
it
move.
would be better that people have a track of me because I don't know where I am half the time.
I don't
so.
know if I want it in my body, but like a
Yeah.
ring. Maybe I could handle
A
like,
ring, that's a good
jewelry,
idea.
a
I do
little
like that.
piece
Okay,
of
things
something.
are evolving here. It's going to be fun to see.
We should talk to Elon about the ring.
Let's just text him.
Or
lapel him.
We'll get back to
in
us.
my brain, but yeah, we'll just push a button on our lapel and he'll
Where
get
will we
close.
be a few years from now? All right, stay with us. We're taking a quick break. We'll be right back with your top headlines, your updated forecast.